Welcome to Psych Circles. Have you ever felt your heart pounding in your chest, your mind racing with worry, or a constant sense of unease that just won't go away? If so, you're not alone. Anxiety affects millions of people around the world, but the good news is, there are effective strategies to manage it. Today we're going to explore practical tips and techniques that can help you take control of your anxiety. Whether you experience occasional anxiety or it's a constant part of your life, we've got something for everyone. Stick around until the end for a sneak peek of our next video, where we'll talk about the importance of building a support network. Understanding anxiety. Anxiety is a natural response to stress and can even be beneficial in certain situations by keeping us alert and focused. However, when anxiety becomes overwhelming and persistent, it can interfere with daily life. Understanding the nature of anxiety is the first step in managing it. Anxiety can manifest in various ways, including excessive worrying, constantly worrying about everyday situations or future events. Physical symptoms, increased heart rate, muscle tension, sweating, and fatigue. Cognitive symptoms, difficulty concentrating, racing thoughts, and feeling of impending doom. Behavioral changes, avoiding situations that trigger anxiety, restlessness, and irritability. Recognizing these symptoms can help you identify when anxiety is becoming problematic and take steps to address it. Psychological interventions. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is a well-established, effective treatment for anxiety. CBT focuses on changing negative thought patterns and behaviors that contribute to anxiety. Here's how you can start implementing CBT techniques. Identify negative thoughts. Keep a journal to track your thoughts when you feel anxious. Look for patterns and identify irrational or exaggerated thoughts. Challenge negative thoughts. Once you've identified these thoughts, challenge them. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or assumptions. Is there a more balanced perspective? Replace negative thoughts. Replace negative thoughts with more realistic and positive ones. Practice this regularly to build healthier thought patterns. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I'm going to fail this presentation," challenge this by considering evidence of past successes and replace it with, "I've prepared well and I'm capable of doing a good job." Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for managing anxiety. They help you stay grounded in the present moment and reduce the tendency to ruminate on worries. Here are some techniques to try. Mindful breathing. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. This simple practice can help calm your mind and reduce stress. Body scan meditation. Sit or lie down comfortably and focus on different parts of your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Notice any sensations without trying to change them. Guided meditation. Use apps or online resources that offer guided meditation sessions tailored for anxiety. Exposure therapy is a technique used to reduce fear and anxiety responses. It involves gradually exposing yourself to the situations or objects that trigger your anxiety in a controlled way. Here's how it works. Create a fear hierarchy. List the situations that cause you anxiety from least to most frightening. Gradual exposure. Start with the least frightening situation and gradually work your way up. Stay in each situation until your anxiety decreases. Repeat and progress. Practice regularly and gradually increase the difficulty. Over time, your anxiety response will diminish. Incorporating healthy lifestyle habits can significantly impact anxiety levels. Here are some changes you can make. Exercise regularly. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Healthy diet. Eating a balanced diet can help regulate your mood. Avoid excessive caffeine and sugar, which can increase anxiety. Sleep hygiene. Ensure you get enough quality sleep. Establish a regular sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and avoid screens before bed. Limit alcohol and avoid drugs. These substances can worsen anxiety and interfere with medication. Tips to manage your anxiety. Tip 1. Deep breathing. One of the simplest and most effective ways to reduce anxiety is through deep breathing exercises. You see, when we're anxious, our breathing becomes shallow and rapid. Deep breathing helps to calm the nervous system and brings immediate relief. Technique: find a quiet place where you can sit or lie down comfortably. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, filling your lungs completely. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Repeat this process for a few minutes until you feel calmer. Deep breathing not only helps to reduce anxiety in the moment, but also trains your body to respond more calmly to stress over time. Tip 2. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for managing anxiety. They help you stay grounded in the present moment, reducing the tendency to get lost in anxious thoughts about the future or the past. Technique: find a comfortable position and close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Observe your thoughts without judgment. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Practice regularly, starting with just a few minutes a day and gradually increasing the duration. Tip 3. Physical activity. Regular physical activity is a natural anxiety reliever. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters, and helps to reduce levels of the body's stress hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol. Technique: find an activity you enjoy. It could be walking, running, cycling, yoga, or dancing. Set a routine that includes at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Combine exercise with nature by walking in a park or hiking. Nature has its own calming effects that can enhance the benefits of physical activity. Tip 4. Healthy lifestyle choices. Your lifestyle choices play a significant role in managing anxiety. Nutrition, sleep, and avoiding substances like caffeine and alcohol can make a big difference. Techniques: eat a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Avoid excessive sugar and processed foods. Maintain a regular sleep schedule. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Limit caffeine and alcohol, as these can increase anxiety levels. Opt for herbal teas and plenty of water instead. Tip 5. Cognitive behavioral techniques. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is a well-researched approach to managing anxiety. It involves identifying and challenging negative thought patterns and replacing them with more positive, realistic ones. Technique: identify the anxious thought, write it down. Examine the evidence for and against this thought. Is it based on facts or assumptions? Challenge the thought by considering alternative perspectives. What would you say to a friend who had this thought? Replace the negative thought with a more balanced, constructive one. Practicing CBT techniques can help you develop a healthier, more rational way of thinking, reducing the grip of anxiety over time. Tip 6. Social support. Connecting with others can provide a significant buffer against anxiety. Sharing your feelings with trusted friends or family members can provide comfort and perspective. Reach out to a friend or family member when you're feeling anxious. Even a short conversation can help. Join a support group where you can share your experiences and learn from others who are going through similar challenges. Consider therapy. A licensed therapist can offer professional support and tailored strategies to manage your anxiety. Tip 7. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can be a powerful way to process anxiety. Journaling helps you to externalize your worries, making them feel more manageable. Set aside time each day to write in a journal. Write freely about what's on your mind. Don't worry about grammar or spelling. Reflect on your entries. Look for patterns in your thoughts and triggers for your anxiety. Use your journal to track progress and remind yourself of coping strategies that work for you. Tip 8. Grounding techniques. Grounding techniques are simple strategies to help you detach from overwhelming emotions and stay connected to the present. The 5-4-3-2-1 exercise. Name 5 things you can see around you. Name 4 things you can touch. Name 3 things you can hear. Name 2 things you can smell. Name 1 thing you can taste. Engage your senses with activities like holding a cold object, smelling a soothing scent, or tasting something strong like mint or lemon. These techniques can be especially helpful during a panic attack or intense moments of anxiety. Tip 9. Limit screen time and media consumption. Excessive screen time, especially on social media, can exacerbate anxiety. Constant exposure to negative news and the pressure of social comparison can increase stress levels. Technique: set boundaries for screen time. Use apps that limit your time on social media. Curate your feed to include positive, uplifting content. Take regular breaks from screens, especially before bed, to improve sleep quality. Pharmacological interventions. Sometimes psychological strategies alone aren't enough and medication may be necessary. It's important to consult a healthcare professional to determine the best course of action. Here are some common pharmacological treatments for anxiety: antidepressants, selective serotonin reuptake, inhibitors or SSRIs like sertraline, also known as Zoloft, and fluoxetine, known as Prozac, are commonly prescribed for anxiety. They work by increasing the levels of serotonin in the brain, which can help improve mood and reduce anxiety. Serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors, or SNRIs. SNRIs like venlafaxine, also known as Effexor, and duloxetine, known as Cymbalta, also increase serotonin and norepinephrine levels, which can help alleviate anxiety symptoms. Benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines, such as diazepam, known as Valium, and lorazepam, known as Ativan, are often used for short-term relief of severe anxiety. They work quickly to reduce symptoms, but they can be habit-forming and are typically not recommended for long-term use. Beta blockers. Beta blockers, such as propranolol, are sometimes prescribed for performance anxiety. They work by blocking the physical effects of anxiety, such as rapid heart rate and trembling, making them useful for specific situations like public speaking. Buspirone. Buspirone, also known as Buspar, is an anti-anxiety medication that is less sedating and has a lower risk of dependency compared to benzodiazepines. It may take several weeks to feel the full effects, but it can be effective for generalized anxiety disorder, or GAD. Combining psychological and pharmacological treatments. For many people, a combination of psychological and pharmacological treatments is the most effective approach. Here's how to create a comprehensive plan. Consult a professional. Work with a therapist and a doctor to develop a treatment plan tailored to your needs. Monitor your progress. Keep track of your symptoms and how you respond to different treatments. Adjust your plan as needed with the help of your healthcare providers. Stay consistent. Adhering to your treatment plan is crucial. Regular therapy sessions, taking medication as prescribed, and practicing self-care can lead to significant improvements. Managing anxiety is a multifaceted process that often requires a combination of strategies. Cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, lifestyle changes, and medication can all play a role in reducing anxiety and improving quality of life. Remember, it's essential to consult with healthcare professionals to develop a personalized treatment plan. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Psych Circles, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. And don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts or questions about anxiety management. We're here to support you on your journey to better mental health.